I think we're reaching the end of our Gwent game here. There's no more cards to win. That is sad. That is so bloody sad. Either way, let's do what we came here to do. Let's see what Cerys is up to. So we had to watch our step because Udalryk didn't like the lights. Right, boys?
These continental dandies come a-strutting, then
I guess so. Well, sure thing.
Y'all must have dreamt another vision.
Go on.
Last night was...
The wind raged stronger. Heard of tumult off the starboard side. Looked to see half the crew swept overboard, out of reach.
Yeah. Okay, seriously, I get it, he doesn't like the light, but thank God you at least have the fireplace going, but not even the normal candles? Why?
We'll be done in a moment.
I'll wait here, no problem.
And then a giant sea snake swam up and bit my arm off. The gods have spoken. A sacrifice is needed.
To my mind, it's about you defeating a snake, yeah.
No, they demand a sacrifice. I'm sure of it. It's time.
We must wait for a clearer sign. At least till your next dreaming.
I don't need no more signs.
I'm
Looking
sorry for
Cerys.
intruding.
Heard she stayed here.
Von Krait's daughter. Aye, she was here.
Where is she now?
What?
Cerys. Where's Cerys?
Dunno. Enough of the questions.
I barely started with asking questions. You need to get to know me, because I am asking a lot of questions. Do you know where Cerys is? Jord, was it right? I think it was Jord. Do you know where Cerys is?
I'm looking for Cerys. Any idea where she might be? I hope she's gone to the village. It's been a time since she visited. She wished to speak to our folk, but... I worry she might have gone to Jarl Udalryk's old family home, though I tried to dissuade her.
Clan Brockvar have something to hide from the Crate?
No, it's not that. The house is a strange place. Many believe it haunted.
Okay.
I love haunted houses. But why would Cerys go there?
Before she left, she had a long talk with the Jarl. Seems she wanted to help him.
With what?
I guess with that.
I must go to him.
Yeah.
A promising start.
Okay, so a haunted house? Udalryk and Jord character entry updated. Yeah, definitely want to pay a little bit of attention to that. Let's see, Jord. He had tried to alleviate the suffering brought on by his Jarl's strange condition. But despite his efforts, no progress was made in stopping the decline in Udalryk's mental health. Which makes me wonder, how long has this been going on? Like, is this something very recent? Is it going on for a longer period of time? I'm not entirely sure, but whatever the case may be, it's not good. And then we've got Udalryk. Geralt's private talk with the Jarl confirmed the rumors. Udalryk was convinced the gods spoke to him, sending him prophetic dreams and demanding he make sacrifices. Yeah, I really don't like the sound of that. The moment you start hearing voices inside of your head, something is terribly wrong. That's what. Either way, yeah, look for Cerys in the abandoned home using your witcher senses. Where exactly was this abandoned home? It's all the way up there. Okay, I was kind of expecting it might have been all the way over there, but we'll go there eventually. However, before we go here, I'd best at least ask about this contract and make sure that we actually get paid for it well enough before I randomly go stumbling into things again and solve the issue before we actually discuss the price. So, yeah. Let's see, where do we need to be? We are in the completely wrong direction, I think. Or not. You. Greetings. Now that's a sigh.
See you're not from round here.
What's brought ye to Speakerrock?
Adventure, questing, helping Cerys out, the usual. And it made me stumble upon your notice.
Heard you've got a job for a witcher.
Aye. My sister's near drilled a hole in me, gut pestering me. I hung a notice, hoping she'd let up. Truth be told, didn't really expect anyone to take an interest.
What's this about?
Me sister's betrothed. He's disappeared. Folks say he done a runner. Sis claims she saw a beast carry him off.
Any clue what kind of beast? Because right now, from your sister's story, I'm getting the impression that you don't believe it.
Sensing you just don't believe your sister.
They had their ups, they had their downs. Neil's thoroughbred skirt chaser, and Brit's just not easy to be around. But family's sacred. You willing to look into this?
Yeah, of course, but at the same time, is the price right?
Finding Nils won't be easy. Reward you posted's not enough.
They really should
Bring
post a
him home
reward on the
and I'll
notice.
spare no coin.
Need to hear something specific. A sum.
First, you gotta tell me something specific. What happened to Niels?
If I give you that answer, then the contract is already over. So, how about we start things off a little bit in the middle? I'd say, you know what? 3:30. This might annoy you just a little bit, but I want to get as much out of this as possible.
Agreed.
Oh, okay. Well then, that was easy. Alright, I'll take the job.
I'll see what I can do. Want to talk to your sister first off.
Brit and Niels had their favourite spot. Cliffs north of the village. Ever since he went missing, she's been wandering about there.
Thanks. I'll go see her.
I surely will. Why would they smear my arse with honey? It seems like a waste of honey, I tell ya. And also resulting in a sticky situation. In Clan Brockfar's village on Speakerrock, Geralt took on a search and rescue contract. Kevin, the man offering the bounty, claimed the missing man had developed cold feet and fled from his betrothed. Yet the woman herself, Brit, insisted her lover had been snatched away by a monster. Now, I'm assuming that this Brit didn't just make that part up, or she might have made the part up because the betrothed is dead, but there's probably a story there somewhere. But we would have to talk to this Brit, who will be right over there, which is currently not on the path where we're going to. But in the future, for sure. Right now, though, look for Cerys in the abandoned home using your witcher senses. Let's see what we can find. Now, they do say that this is the old family home, and by the looks of things, it looks a little bit ruined. Which also always makes me wonder, okay, why was it abandoned in the first place? I mean, sure, if you want to live among all the other stuff and it's better there, then perhaps, but... Oh, there's also a house here. I'm assuming Cerys is not gonna be here, but yeah, you never know. Maybe there's loot. And can't enter. Alright then. Also, I'm dealing with this whole weird situation of all kinds of dust particles around me. I'm not sure what to do about that. Either way, Cerys, you went to do all of this alone, right? Like, Hjalmar got his entire crew in order to get his payback on the ice giant, but... yeah, this place is in ruins. Why was it brought to ruins, basically? That's always my question. And also, maybe I should be doing this during the day? Not entirely sure. A little bit of a house all the way over here as well. Hello. No, that's the wrong one. Don't mind me, just breaking. Stuff was already broken when I got here. Fifth essence, is that all? There's some torches. I'll take some torches. And other than that, let's put the sword away. And not much else going on over here. No sign of Cerys. But the house being haunted? In that case, I am going to put on a little bit of, let's see, spectre oil, just in case, you never know. Let's see what we have got.
Damn, something's seriously wrong here.
What was that? Something is seriously wrong indeed. The ceiling be dripping. Yeah, I've got a bad feeling about this. And I will take that platter. No one needs it anymore. Can I get my torch out for a moment? Thank you very much. Yeah, that ain't normal. That ain't normal at all.
Fresh footprints. Could be Cerys's.
Could very well be. What the hell is this stuff? Is it flammable? It is not flammable. Good to know. We've got a cellar by the looks of things. Wait, is this locked? This is just leading outside. Everything is fine. Yeah, what the hell? What did we just hear? And also, it is way too quiet, that's what. I'm just gonna follow the footprints for the time being. I'm not going to follow the footprints. I have got a feeling that an ambush is waiting for me. Hi? Yeah, I'll take that. Thank you very much. Key to the cellar. Let's see. Just some water. I hear that. And I also... Question. Is that a way for me to possibly... No, that's the wrong one. Well, that's a way for me to get through. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna check that out later. Right now, though. What the hell is up with the... dripping? Really? Dripping inside of the crib? I have questions regarding this family home, because a haunting doesn't just happen, and since there are no specters whatsoever...
Cerys.
Oh.
Passed out. Gotta get her out of here.
And this is why you never go in solo with stuff like this. Unless you know fully well what you're doing.
What happened? Where am I? Oh, my head. Pain's just awful.
Got hit with something heavy.
Geralt? Why are you here?
Came to look for you. Croc's worried.
And for good reason.
Taking you home.
I won't go until I help Udalryk. The sword! Where's the sword? I've got to go back!
What
You're
sword?
not going anywhere. I carried you out of there a moment ago half dead.
I have to!
You have to tell me what's going on.
Let me help you, please. I have got familiarity with this kind of stuff. Maybe you don't fully, but we can do this together. I helped out your brother as well with his little issue, which wasn't that little. So, why did you go into the house?
Why'd you go in there?
I wanted to help Udalryk.
Sure, he was acting strangely, but I don't see how your stroll through a haunted house will help him.
It would have if I'd only found the sword.
Details, please. What is so important about this sword?
So what's this sword all about?
It's Brokvar, the ancestral sword of Udalryk's clan. I needed to lift the curse that holds Udalryk.
A curse?
Long story. Years ago, Udalryk and his little brother butted heads over the sword. As custom has it, the clan's sword should go to the firstborn son, Udalryk. But his father gave Brokvar to his little brother, Aki.
Okay.
Serious insult in these lands.
Serious enough for Udalryk to break a sacred law here in Skellige. He openly questioned his father's decision.
Guessing the old Jarl couldn't let it pass.
They chained Udalryk to a pile, up to his waist in the sea.
Wow.
Spent 3 days like that. When his punishment ended, he and Aki sailed out to fish.
That's a rough punishment, like chained to a pile. I hope he got stuff to eat and whatnot, but wow. But anyway, yeah, he and Aki sailed out to fish. I'm getting the feeling that something happened on that trip, didn't it?
Got a feeling this trip didn't end happily.
Your feeling's right. There was an accident. A storm broke out and Aki fell overboard. Udalryk had his hands full with the sails. Didn't hear his brother until it was too late.
Didn't hear, or didn't want to hear?
Some folk on the Isle had the same doubt, but none would mention it aloud.
Okay, so the general idea that goes unsaid is that Udalryk possibly killed his brother.
What do you think? Did Udalryk kill Aki?
I don't want to jump to any conclusions.
That's
But I
a smart
do think
idea.
whatever happened at sea that day, well, it's affecting Udalryk right now. Powerfully so. And it could have something to do with that sword.
But... okay, let's assume that is the case. Udalryk is... possibly being haunted by his brother? Something doesn't add up. But what do you want the sword for in this case?
What did you plan to do with the sword?
I thought Aki's ghost would want it back.
The brother's ghost?
Long as I remember, folk have said Udalryk's the chosen one. The one the gods speak to. I believed it once. But now, considering certain things, I think he's just haunted. And it's his dead brother that's haunting him.
Yeah. But where did you get this idea from? Like, I'm not saying it's not possible at all, but do you think there are any clear signs that it might have been his brother that's haunting him right now?
Daring theory. Not breaking any of your laws just by thinking it.
Don't care. I don't believe it's the gods talking. Have you seen him? He's covered in scars.
Thought he earned those in battle.
If you call the strife in his heart and head a battle, I've asked him about it. He said the voices command him to hurt himself for the glory of the gods.
Yeah, that doesn't sound
I think
godlike.
not. It's not the gods, it's Aki.
Okay, and thus you think that Aki wants revenge against Udalryk for what happened. Okay then.
So you believe Aki's getting his revenge, because Udalryk let him die?
I've talked to Yort. He swears Udalryk didn't start hearing voices till after Aki's death. And I don't think Yort's mistaken. He knew both those boys from the cradle. I think we've to give Brokvar to Aki, and he'll leave Udalryk alone.
Not a bad idea, on condition it's a ghost we're dealing with. But something doesn't add up.
What's that?
Aki drowned at sea, said so yourself. But the ghost haunts this house.
What is the
Aki and
link?
Udalryk both lived here. Maybe that's why.
But if he's
Thanks
haunting
for your help,
Udalryk...
Geralt, but I've got to get the sword.
Out of the question. I'll get it.
Really? Thanks. So I can go see Udalryk?
No chance. You're weak. Might pass out again along the way. Wait here, we'll go together.
Something indeed really does not add up. If a ghost, if this Aki indeed is haunting Udalryk, well, yeah. Why would the ghost be haunting the house but also be haunting Udalryk? I don't see the full connection, and I really don't see the connection with this goop. Either way, yeah, before I possibly go towards the cellar, because that's where I'm guessing where the sword might be, definitely gonna take a look over here, definitely gonna take a platter, always useful. People shouldn't leave that behind, especially in a haunted house. Who knows, the ghost might use it as a weapon. Okay, we have a cellar. That's just a door. For a moment I thought I missed something. Before I go to the cellar, can I really quickly go over here? Because I'm not sure how else to get there. Well, I possibly could have just gone around the house. There's gotta be more to this. The question, of course, thus be, what? And also, can I please stay on the path? Thank you very much. Okay, this is going completely off the beaten track, that's for sure. Hello. Oh, don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do at all.
Medallion's humming. Place of power. It's gotta be.
Well, a little bit of Igni can't hurt. Might actually be very useful at this point in time. Or is that Quen? No, that'd be Igni. I'll take it. I'll take it. but not exactly what we're looking for right now. Alright, might dislike the idea, but we're going into the cellar of the haunted mansion. And we do so by just going all around the place. Okay, I had imagined going around the place would have been easier. Well, I call that a happy little accident. I was not planning to jump inside of the house. Alright, let's see what we have got. Grab your sword, just in case. I don't like this place. Okay, you know what? If Udalryk is leaving haunted by Aki, and because he doesn't like the light, I'm just gonna light every single candle over here because I can. Because I bloody well don't trust this place. Really don't trust this place. Way too silent. I'm already expecting specters to attack me. Why is nothing attacking me? Something is gonna attack me. Oh, no, wrong sign. Always the wrong sign. Can I... I am trying to get Eden to work. Like that. Here we go. Rock far.
What is this about?
Okay, whatever we're dealing with, it does not like the fact that I'm taking that sword. Which just begs the question, why? Doesn't it mean we're dealing with Aki? I'm still unsure about it, but whatever the case may be, we got the sword, we weren't attacked. That's a positive. Cerys, there you are. Hi.
So, did you find the sword?
I did, yeah.
I found it. Let's go.
After you, then.
Sure thing.
You and my dad, you were mates once, right?
Hope we still are.
But, well, I heard you fell out over something. Or someone.
Talking about that story with Yennefer? Long time ago, that. In fact, that was before Croc met the woman who'd be your mother.
That you and Yennefer had already met?
Things were never cut and dried with Yen.
What is it about her? What is it that draws you?
Dunno. Maybe, it's 'cause I've never chosen comfort and ease. The calm and the quiet.
It's indeed a complicated question, and one I'm very curious to find the answer to as we move on in life.
Where is Yennefer?
Away.
Don't know. Why do you ask?
I just wonder why she let you come here alone.
Why wouldn't she let me?
Let me.
Nothing. Not a thing. Just got the impression she doesn't like to let you out of her sight. Look, there they are.
Horridly bright out here. Stings the eyes.
The fresh air will do you good.
It's
The gods won't be
nighttime.
pleased.
Are you that bad with
Our
lights?
guests, remember.
Yeah, what happened?
What happened to your hand?
I sacrificed it to the gods.
Forgive
Really?
him, Jarl. Geralt's got more to learn about our customs. We're close to the gods in Skellige, and the chummier you are, the greater the offering you make.
But self-harm?
It's our
That's
belief
never the
that
answer.
The greatest thing a man can offer is his pain, his suffering, the pure sacrifice.
If you say so.
To hear the gods is a gift, not a sacrifice.
Yeah, but... about those voices, and please don't take this the wrong way, but I have got some questions regarding their origin.
These voices you hear.
The gods, their voices.
Yeah, I have got a feeling that these might not actually be the gods we're dealing with.
It's not the gods.
Watch your words, foreigner. You're in Skellige, our land, and we revere the gods.
I know,
here.
I know.
If you weren't on Kright's guest,
Jarl, the Witcher surely meant no offense. Let us hear what he has to say.
More likely, this is somehow related to your dead brother.
I told Geralt of Aki. We concluded that
That the gods are angry at you, yet he's the reason. That's why you have to apologize to Aki himself.
I didn't want to. Aki fell in the water. The gods will be angry.
Well, are the gods that cruel then? Surely they wouldn't be.
Angry you want to make peace with your brother? Are the gods of Skellige that cruel?
They are that just.
Justice demands you return to the dead what is rightly theirs.
What would you have me do?
Remember where Aki fell in the water?
Near the Isle's eastern end, by the mouth of the bay. Current had swept us towards Ullula's Needle.
It's a dangerous spot. Treacherous eddies swallow a handful of sailors each year.
We
Yeah,
need to sail
nearly
there.
destroyed my boat.
Aki's ghost won't rest until Brokvar's returned to his remains.
No. No. The gods, they'll be angry. I feel it.
Fear not, Jarl. The gods love you, and they loved Aki. Surely they want this.
Well, maybe I can sail there. The sword should be returned. That's what matters. Makes no difference by whose hand. What do I look for? Did Aki have anything that'll help me recognize him? Something he was wearing that could survive all this time underwater?
Aye. Our clan ring.
That ought to be enough. I'm off.
Yeah, I'm off the moment I also
We gotta drag their
say something regarding the fact that I still don't understand the idea of letting a baby sleep outside in the bloody rain. I mean, yes, you make sure he gets stronger as a result because he's been exposed to the elements and whatnot, but that just doesn't seem healthy, I say. But at the same time, truth be told, I am talking to people who like to hurt themselves for their god, which is just madness. Either way, into the bay near Udalryk Needle, or however we pronounce it. Don't mind me taking this boat. Take it up with Udalryk. He gave me permission. I swear I won't destroy this one. Or at least, I'll try not to destroy it. But I've got this feeling that this is just not going to work. I don't think that this really has anything to do with Aki. Like, maybe it does, but I don't know. I've got a bad feeling about it.
Must be the place.
This would be the place where they shipwrecked, sort of, and I think I see Aki. Alright, let's do this. One sword to its sort of rightful owner. Don't mind me just bringing back something that belongs here. Is this the body we're looking for? I think it is. And all that without the siren actually harming me. I'll take it.
Can't help wondering what that accomplished, if anything. Time to see Udalryk.
Yeah, Geralt, you and me both. I've got a feeling that this is not the answer. Friends? Can you not? I got a crossbow. I'm getting the hell out of here. I don't want to play with you today. I'm dealing with a different issue. Okay? Goodbye. Have a nice day. Alright, there we go. As I promised, safe and sound back. Not a single scratch on it. I'm a good person, I swear. But no. Is this Aki's ghost? I don't think this is Aki's ghost. Or we might have upset Aki very badly just now. Question, is no one of you going to invest a screaming sound? No one?
why'd you do it?
I had to. The gods commanded it.
No gods command men to do such things.
Surely you must see that yourself right now, right?
This?
What the hell did you do?
The voice has commanded him to poke out his eye.
What?
Why'd you do it?
Such was the will of the gods. A sacrifice for Aki.
I'm really tempted to say you've gone insane, but I think we have to use this right now. What did they say exactly? Because if it's just the strange dreams and whatnot, with the serpent eating your hand and whatnot, then it's your own doing. But if they actually tell you to poke out your eye, then what did they exactly say?
What did the gods want? Exactly. Do you remember? What did they tell you?
They were angry. A voice said, "You vile wretch. You didn't help Aki, and now you failed to sail out to beg his forgiveness. Poke out your eye, suffer, and regret the evil you've wrought."
Okay. Yeah, that really does not sound like Aki is the one talking, but nonetheless, even the gods themselves would not say that. When exactly did they talk to you?
When did the gods speak to you? Right after I left?
Shortly after, sleep came over me, so I lay down. 'Twas then they revealed their will to me.
You always asleep when they speak to you?
Always.
What do you see then? Do they try to summon you anywhere specific?
My old home. They command me to light torches, then speak from the shadows.
Yeah. Command you to go to your old home, speak from the shadows. I don't trust any of this. Have you ever seen these gods in your dreams? Or is it just a disembodied voice talking to you?
The gods ever show you their form, or are they always just a shadow?
Once, I steeled myself, gathered my courage, and in my dream made my torch burn bright. I saw a hazy figure sitting in shadow then.
Okay, I hope that you do realize that if a god would be talking to you, they would not be talking to you from the shadows. They will be in the lights. If they want you to go to your old house, light torches, and speak from the shadows, we are definitely talking about a possible haunting here. And your gods, they don't like lights, which is why you have the lights turned off here except for the fireplace.
The gods speak from the shadows, you said. Is that why you don't allow any lights in here?
In my dreams, at times I see their form, when the torches burn bright.
To see the gods is a great honor. Maybe with more light in your house, you'd see them when you're awake as well.
Lesser men are unworthy. They cannot gaze upon their faces.
Well, maybe, but then surely they would only show themselves to you? Nonetheless, do they always demand an offering of pain?
The gods always demand you offer them your suffering?
Only that pleases them, so they ask for more and more.
Yeah, and the more you give them, the more that they want. Cerys, I've got a feeling that we need to talk. What was that?
The sword, but nothing's changed. It's not his brother's ghost that haunts him, tortures him.
What's wrong with him?
Can we talk somewhere in private?
The guest room. Come.
What the hell is that?
Well, know what it is?
It's a HYMM, a post-conjunction creature, very rare and very dangerous. It latches on to men who commit vile deeds. It feeds on their pain for years, fueling their guilty conscience. In the end, HYMMs force their victims to mutilate themselves.
Yeah, that
Sounds
seems to fit.
unpleasant. Any way to defeat it?
Two methods that work, in theory.
Okay, well, there's always the witch's way.
Witcher's bestiaries say you have to spend a night in the HYMM's lair with the affected individual.
The haunted house, you mean? It's hardly cozy, but I wager you've slept in worse conditions.
It's not about sleeping. You've got to draw the HYMM out. It has to emerge from the shadows, show itself. Can't hurt it otherwise.
And it's sure to give as good as it gets.
You've seen Udalryk. It won't be an easy fight.
But-
What's this other way?
They say a HYMM can be tricked. You have to pretend to do something horrible. Then it'll move on to you as its new victim. When it realizes it's been tricked, it'll be forced to leave.
Great. Let's try it.
Don't know anyone who's pulled it off.
Well, maybe no one's thought up a trick that was good enough. I know you're doubtful, but we should at least try to find a way to trick the HYMM.
Might not be as simple as it seems. Besides, neither method's perfect.
What do you mean?
Well, for starters, pure the idea of tricking this HYMM thing. How long has it been with Udalryk? How long has it been talking to him ever since Aki died? Like, how long ago was that? How powerful has it grown? I figure it might be very hard to trick a HYMM.
The HYMM's a demon, and demons are notoriously hard to fool. Plus, the trickster can't know it's a trick.
What?
The HYMM attacks those who have a guilty conscience, truly believe they committed a foul deed. The HYMM strengthens their regret and feeds on it. Meaning, if the new host doesn't feel true sorrow, the HYMM will sense that.
Yes. So, for this to work, if either of us has an idea, we can't tell the other one about it.
Exactly.
And what about the other method?
Well, that would be just using normal silver and whatnot, but Udalryk might not survive.
Udalryk might not survive an entire night in the HYMM's lair.
You think the HYMM... Would it try to kill Udalryk?
That
No,
I
That would
doubt,
mean losing its host.
because of
But
that.
Udalryk could just expire. He's weak, and the house will summon painful memories. Whereas to the HYMM, that'll be an opportunity. The more pain the HYMM causes Udalryk, the stronger it'll grow.
And the more dangerous it will be to you.
Well, I can handle
Both
myself.
methods seem risky, but I still think we should try the trick.
Don't know that I'm convinced.
Just please don't tell me you have to consult Yennefer on such things as well.
No.
If we fail to think of anything, we can always try the Witcher's way.
I guess that is true, but what was that about Yennefer?
What is it with you and Yennefer? Mentioned her several times already.
Nothing. I've just noticed that you're often of one mind.
I have to be of my own mind.
Not that you're especially different. Seems to happen to all men. Take a rowdy Skelliger, a brave knight, or a tough witcher. You all end up wrapped around some woman's finger.
Some woman's finger, some man's finger, you never know, but... Maybe you're at least a little bit right. I guess, but nonetheless, I'm of my own opinion, definitely.
What can I say?
So, shall we try tricking it first?
Yeah.
It's worth a shot.
Good decision.
Haunted house. The HYMM's lair. Only place where anything like this could work.
After you, then.
I guess I'll meet you there.
Meet you there. Got something to tend to on the way.
Fine. See you.
To trick a HYMM, you'd have to do some horrendous deed yourself, feel the remorse, right? And cause the HYMM to switch its victim, sort of. I'm really not too sure about it. Like, Udalryk, with his, well, regret and all regarding Aki in the past, that's a whole lot of regrets. Why would the HYMM leave its host in that regard? Sure, Udalryk might be getting weaker and maybe this HYMM is looking for a new host, but... in general, I'm not feeling too sure. One thing is for sure though, whether we try and trick this HYMM, even if that were to fail, we at least have a backup plan in regards to just doing it the Witcher's way, but that leads me to the point of, yeah, I do believe I need to meditate at least a little bit. I don't need the Wyvern and Fog decoction, and well, technically I don't really need to do any meditation because I have all that I need. I thought for a moment that I didn't have any swallow remaining, but this is fine. And this would have been the right moment to use Tawny Owl, but the sun is coming up. Well, perhaps with more light, there is this less shadow. There's just more of a chance for us to find a way to actually defeat this Heim, because defeating it at night time might be a bad idea. Either way, be careful. I don't know what knocked you out last time. I'm thinking the Heim, perhaps, but yeah, it would certainly explain the black goop around this place. Okay, so what exactly are we looking for? A way to trick the Heim?
Solid craftsmanship. Fitter must have been from the continent.
Okay, I'm not entirely sure how that would help me. I mean, it's nice and all that, but... How
Cerys.
dare you?
No, it's impossible.
Exactly.
Damn it. Looking to discourage me? Good. Means you're scared.
And you, my friend, after exactly fixing that wall for somehow, you made this personal. Really personal. Also, is this... The key is back again? Why is the key back again? Is that another hallucination? Might be. Let's see. What about this?
Somebody could break their leg or their neck.
Yeah. Are we supposed to come up with ideas on how to trick the Heim and by making someone break their neck? But it has to be a trick, so we can't accidentally break someone's neck. You know, the more I think about this, the more I think that I shouldn't think about this, because I'm going to ruin any possible plan by thinking too much.
Shuddered. Udalryk must have been scared of seeing the creature just behind him.
Quite so. I mean, we've only seen its shadow up until now, and even that is already bad news. Okay, yeah, even if we come up with something, we can't tell Cerys. Can I take a look? There we go.
An old cradle. Must have belonged to Udalryk or Aki.
Geralt!
What? Is there a problem? Do you mind if I continue looking around a little bit?
Geralt, come! Think I've got an idea!
The Heim doesn't like the idea you've got. That's what. Oh, you're outside. Do you mind if I take one final quick look down in the cellar, just in case? Thank you. Just want to make sure that I've taken a look at every single bloody possibility. Yeah, the Heim is not liking what we're planning to do. Although, really, the more I think about this, the more the idea of tricking a Heim is a bad one. Okay, we try and trick the Heim. The Heim knows we're trying to trick it, possibly. I don't know. I think just... The more I think about it, the more it feels like doing it the witch's way might be the better choice. And also the fact that I dislike the fact that this bloody Heim turned off the candles. Blow them all out. Why don't you? Alright, Cerys, I'm coming. Of course, you can't tell me your idea. You know what? Thinking about this more and more, this would have been so much better if we actually did this with a third party. You and I come up with a plan to trick the Heim, and then we let the third party do something horrendous. Make them think they did something horrendous, and then... Yeah. This whole tricking the Heim idea just feels like it's a recipe for disaster, I'm telling you.
Come up with anything?
Yes, I have a plan. One that just might work.
Can I get any details?
You've got to wait for me here. I won't be long.
Anything else?
Said yourself, you can't know the details.
I know.
So no, nothing else. You simply gotta trust me.
Cerys, you are a smart lady for sure, and I want to trust you. But I got a bad feeling about this. We can try, I will trust you.
Hope you know what you're doing.
So do I. So, can we start?
Yeah, I think I'm ready. Let's do this.
I'm ready.
Alright, I'll be back soon. In the meantime, get a fire going in the oven.
Why?
Over there! She's running to the old house! Grab her!
What? What did you do?
You must put him in the oven. Trust me.
What? Why? Okay, this is the part where I'm thinking about this too much.
Give me the babe.
In the oven. Throw him in the oven.
Put the baby in. Sorry, Cerys? No. I trust you, but I know
Cerys had a plan, but we'll do it my way.
I am not going to put the baby inside of the oven. Possibly hurt it. Even if you have a bloody well plan for that. Yeah, I deserve that one.
I'll deal with you later. Let's go.
The HYMM won't leave on its own. This isn't over.
I'm sorry, Cerys.
Just made yourself an enemy.
I'd have made no such thing if you'd only trusted me.
I'd have trusted you if a baby wasn't
I don't
involved.
think so.
The babe would have been fine. Round back the oven, there's another door.
I saw.
I'd pull the child out before the flames could even warm him. The HYMM would have thought you'd kill the tyke. It would have abandoned Udalryk. I'd have showed it the babe then, safe and sound. It would have had to go.
Not a bad scheme. Just risky. I'd rather do it the Witcher's way. Let me talk to Udalryk. I'll explain what you wanted, what happened here.
It was a smart idea. I have to
What
admit.
Cerys did, don't hold it against her. She wanted to help, banish the voices that haunt you.
Help! Casting my babe in an oven!
Things'll calm down. You'll talk, figure it out. She had the best intentions. Important you know that.
Yet she did not win your trust.
'Cause I decided to solve this the Witcher's way. I know what haunts you, whispers in your ear, commands you to hurt yourself. It's neither the gods nor your brother.
But I hear it. Clear as a bell. The voice speaks.
No one denies
The
that.
voice is that of a HYMM. The creature feeds on the guilt you feel for not helping Aki. Good news is we can defeat it.
And the bad?
We gotta survive a night in its lair. Your old house.
No, no, no. That'll end badly. It can't end well. I can feel it.
That most likely is just the HYMM talking. It will be alright. I mean, you'll have me, you'll have Cerys possibly. It will be fine. I hope.
There's no sense in going if you don't stay calm.
Jarl, the Witcher is right. He specializes in such matters. He's your only chance.
We need to prepare the house first. Light some torches in the main room. Make sure they illuminate every nook and cranny.
And then?
Then you just need to show up. I'll take care of the rest.
Fear not, Jarl. We'll tend to everything. You should rest in the interim.
Good idea. Meantime, I'll place the torches.
Yeah, Cerys?
Udalryk, I'd have never let your baby hurt, you know that.
Yet you almost killed him.
It was a trick. We wanted to cheat the creature that haunts you. Not a hair on the tyke's head would have been harmed. There's a door the other side. I'd have pulled the little one out of the oven right away. No flames would have touched him. The HYMM would have thought Geralt killed the child. He'd have had to abandon you for the Witcher. But when he saw your son safe and sound, he'd have had to go.
It was a smart plan, and
What you did. It's hard to believe any good could have come of it. On the other hand, I've known you since you were a child. You're Croc's daughter. I know you've never harmed another mindfully.
if it wasn't with the baby...
Let's leave it be. Leave it be.
If it wasn't the baby that I possibly could have hurt by putting it inside of the oven, even if you pulled it away from there right that very instant, I would have hurt that babe. Unintentionally. How long was the oven burning for? Quite some time. Even if you removed it right from there. No. We do this the witch's way. I'm very sorry, Cerys. And we're gonna get started on this right this instant. Okay. Well, actually... Okay, I had to dig in my memory a little bit, but... Hjorts. He did mention this. Me and Udalryk, we would walk in darkness, before us, fire and shadow. This is the way how we kill the HYMM. So all we gotta do is light some torches. Then we'll make sure that Udalryk does not speak from the darkness like what the HYMM wanted. But before I do that, I do have one very quick question. Where's my bestiary? Do I have any information possibly on this HYMM thing? Like, this is not something you encounter each and every day, but this does remain to be a Witcher contract. There it is. HYMMs. Some men have got good reason to fear their own shadows. Svarkmits and Skellige druids. Monsters most commonly claim innocence as their victims. Tardy merchants, reckless children, and travelers who wander into dark woodlands out of misplaced curiosity. None of the above need fear HYMMs, however. These wraiths only latch on to particularly despicable individuals who have committed some unspeakable crime. To all others, they remain completely invisible. And when they do show themselves to the one they torment, they appear as a tall, shadow-clad humanoid silhouette with long, sharp claws. Deal with moon dust, spectre oil, and igni. Of course, let's burn this beast away. That's the best idea. So, moon dust. Let me quickly grab that. Let's see, that was contains silver splints that permanently prevent monsters from transforming. Not entirely sure how useful that would be, but it's worth a shot. And another dose of spectre oil just in case, and you never know, hangman's venom. Alright. Well, at least it's daytime right now, so that's something. And yeah, I did notice that little door being right over there. My attention was being drawn towards the key, but come to think of it, okay, even if we had gone through with it, even if we had gone through with Cerys' plan, just because she might not have told us about the plan, doesn't mean it would have worked. Like, if Cerys tells us that we need to trust her, and we do the despicable deed of putting the baby in the oven, because we have been exploring deep inside our minds, there would be the realization that there was a way out of it. And because Cerys had a plan, and because Cerys is not a monster, we could have expected that there would have been no harm to the baby, other than perhaps the 1 or 2 seconds this might have been inside of there. Which is still horrible, but yeah, I'm starting to think more and more that this entire plan would not have worked, thanks to my curiosity. Either way, back to the plan, which will have a higher chance of working. Torches, lots of them. Let's make sure that this HYMM has nowhere else to go. If we lure it inside of this circle of light, possibly. I hear you. If we lure it inside of a circle of light, it won't be able to escape. That's the idea. So, in regards to Igni. Well, I guess that will be a plan for later. Alright. Udalryk, I hope you're ready. I hope you are ready, Cerys?
And?
I hope you're ready. You two ready to go?
So, ready?
A Skelliger's always ready to defeat his foes or fall in battle trying.
Only one to fall today will be the HYMM.
Need I prepare? What will happen?
I'd say it is better if you do know, because there is no more tricks involved here.
I'll light the torches in the main room. That and your presence will enrage the HYMM eventually. It'll show. That'll be my chance to hurt it.
And me? What am I to do?
Just hold out. It'll whisper to you, tell you to do things. Could be more intense than usual. Definitely won't try to kill you, though.
I'll keep it together. I'll try.
That's great. But if it's not enough, if the HYMM starts to get to you, I'll use a sign that'll calm you down.
So be it.
Axie never
Shall we
fails.
start?
If you're ready, let's do this.
Let's start. Think pleasant thoughts, don't let the HYMM drag you into guilt. And pray to your gods I'm not wrong.
And even if this fails, we can always try and trick it in the future. Right? I mean, again, we'll get yours to do something extremely horrendous, or think that he does something extremely horrendous. That's how we do this. Alright. Just stay calm. Everything will be fine. It's just a demon. We've dealt with worse. I think. I don't think so, but we'll manage.
That's it.
And I'll keep... No, don't put the sword away. Definitely don't. Okay, grab the bloody swords. Okay, we need our Quen this instant. There we go. Okay, you, my good friends, hit hard. I need Erden. I need to keep you detained as best as I can. Come on, into the circle, That's it. Nice. That is how we do it. I am dealing a decent amount of damage to it. However, if you keep on disappearing...
Gotta calm him or this won't work.
Oh, it will work. Udalryk, stay there. Stay there. Stay there. Don't go anywhere near this thing. Come on, big boy. You will not escape me. You think you can disappear into the shadows, just blend in? Friend, I got fire for you. How you like that, boy? How you like that? I certainly like it. Udalryk, hang in there.
The HYMM's gone. I can't see it.
I saw it sink into the ground.
The
The
cellar.
ground must have weakened it enough so it hid deep within its lair in the guts of the house. Listen carefully. I gotta go downstairs, finish off the HYMM before it regenerates. Don't move.
Oh, okay. Just in case. One more Axie. Yeah, just stay down. Stay down. Everything will be fine. I swear. Everything will be fine. Can I please use the ladder? There we go. This is a bad idea. Potion doesn't work. Why is this HYMM so hellbent on extinguishing the torches? You, my friend, are not going anywhere. And let me bring a little bit more light inside of your life as well. There we go. That's just how we like it. Have some Igni. Come on. You like this, don't you? There we go. There we go. Just where we like to keep you. Come on. Get inside of the circle. Get inside of the circle. That is where we strike. No. No. You don't. You, my friend, your time is over. And that be the HYMM down. Ah. You know, considering everything, this might truly have been the better option. HYMM is dead, everything is fine, no mutagens, surprisingly, but the HYMM is gone, the HYMM is dead. If we had merely let it go to me as its host, which was Cerys' original plan, it would have been forced to leave. Now, however, it's dead. Which means, hopefully, it won't harm anyone ever again.
It's over.
Over?
Are you okay?
I killed the HYMM. You're free. Let's get out of here.
Well,
Hopeful good news.
What's happening? My head's spinning. I'm spinning in a maelstrom.
Geralt, you said it was over.
That's just fatigue. In time, his mind will return to normal.
What? What will I do now?
You'll be fine, don't worry, it will pass. I mean, I hope it will pass, but you don't have to worry.
You're disoriented, but don't worry, it'll pass.
I feel as if someone's torn something from me.
That's normal. The HYMM was a parasite. Bonds between parasites and hosts can be strong. That's why you feel empty now. Give it a few days, weeks, you'll be fine.
Thank you. I think. Farewell.
Just take it easy for a while, okay? And don't listen to the voices inside of your head if they tell you to hurt yourself.
I'll go with him. He seems confused.
Yeah, he needs a little bit of guidance for sure. But what will you do?
Good idea. Then what? What are your plans?
I'll stay a few days, make sure he's healthy. And you? Gonna stay on Speaker Rog?
Don't know yet. Gotta gather my thoughts.
I'm sure Yennefer must be growing impatient.
I don't know where she
We
is.
discussed that.
She'll wait.
We did. Farewell, Witcher. Favorable winds and following seas to you.
Same to you.
too. So long.
And again, I'm sorry for not going fully with your plan by... If we had taken a third person to do the horrible deed, I swear it would have worked. I'm just way too bloody nosy. Either way, I'd say that's a success. As best as it possibly could have been.
HYMMs are dangerous creatures for sure, even though they are rare. But that just makes you wonder how many of them are out there, feeding on our guilt. If you start hearing voices in your head, it's best not to listen.